For basically all of human history, the smartest people have all pointed to the same starting line. If you want to build a meaningful life, you've got to start by knowing yourself.
And look, this is nothing new, right? This idea has been around forever. This journey of figuring out who we are, it's like our main job as humans. But, how do you actually do that? That's the real problem today, isn't it? It's not like we're lacking advice, we're actually drowning in it. Every single day we get hit with these little lightning bolts of clarity, these little sparks of awareness about how we could be, better. Like maybe you're just scrolling through your phone and you see something that makes you go, oh wow, that's so true. If I just journaled, I could finally get my thoughts straight. It's a great little insight. Then, a couple hours later, you're listening to a podcast and bam, another one hits you. Someone's talking about boundaries and you think, yes, that is exactly what I need. That would solve so much of my stress.
And then, right before you go to sleep, you see an article about morning walks. And you're like, that's it. That's the final piece of the puzzle. My energy levels would go through the roof. We're just constantly collecting these gems of awareness.
So here's the big question, the paradox of our time. We have more access to self-help and self-knowledge than any other generation in history. So why aren't we all transformed? Why do we keep waking up in the same spot? Well, it leads to this thing I call awareness poisoning. It's what happens when you get so many of these aha moments that you just freeze. You get addicted to the feeling of the next insight, that little dopamine hit of realization, but you never actually do anything with it. Okay, so let's break this down, because the way out of this trap, the very first step, is all about setting a true intention. And I promise you, it's probably not what you think it is. Just look at the difference here. This is so important. On one side, you've got wishful thinking. I want to learn Spanish. I hope to get in shape. It's passive. It's a dream. On the other side, that's true intention. I signed up for a Spanish class. I went for a run. It's a decision that's already in motion. And that's the bottom line. If your so-called intention doesn't actually make you move, physically or otherwise, it's not an intention. It's just a wish. A real intention is the name we give to the decision that literally forces you into action. So let's see how this actually builds into real change in your life. Because once you get this link between a real intention and a real action, everything starts to click into place. Think about this for a second. It's so powerful. When you have one of those moments of awareness, you realize something important, but you don't act on it, that awareness doesn't just go away. It sticks around. And over time, it curdles. It turns into regret. It becomes that little voice in your head saying, ugh, I knew I should have done that. And here's the actual roadmap for how change happens. It always starts with that little spark, that aha moment. But that spark is totally useless until it lights the fire of a real intention, a decision. That decision then fuels an action. And that action, it doesn't matter how small, is the very first step toward real transformation. So, the big takeaway here is, how do we use this right now, today? How do we break that cycle of just collecting insights? Well, it all boils down to making one single powerful choice. So let's just say it one more time, because this is really the whole ballgame. An intention is the name for the decision that makes you act. A wish, a hope, a nice idea, that's all something else. We reserve the word intention for the choice that creates movement. So here's your game plan. It's super simple. Stop letting yourself get overwhelmed by all the things you could do. Just pick one single piece of awareness you've had lately. Forget about all the others for now. Then make a solid, concrete decision to do something about it. And then, right away, take the tiniest possible first step you can think of. So as we finish up here, I want you to ask yourself this question. A year from now, when you look back, what is the one regret, the one I should have moment that you can prevent from ever happening just by picking one thing and taking one tiny action on it today?